The Mask of Deception, Episode 3, Mimicking the Prophets. Whenever Almighty God sent his prophets with truth, the deceiver followed close behind, twisting, copying, imitating. For every real light, he produced a false glow. For every sign, he staged an illusion. If a prophet prayed in humility, the deceiver built rituals of arrogance. He turned prayer into performance, a spectacle to impress people, not a devotion to the Creator. If a prophet called mankind to reject idols, the deceiver commanded his servants to build even greater statues, so tall, so fearsome, that nations bent in fear before stone and fire. When Almighty God parted seas, showing his power over creation, the deceiver spread myths of ocean gods. He whispered that seas obeyed idols carved by men, not the one who created them. When Almighty God revealed visions of truth, the deceiver filled dreams with illusions. Some saw angels, others saw monsters, all designed to confuse, to blur the line between revelation and hallucination. And when Almighty God sent real prophets, humble, pure, and without claim to divinity, the deceiver raised his own, false prophets, crowned by kings, blessed by empires, followed by crowds. True prophets came with clarity, worship God alone. The deceiver's agents came with confusion. Worship me, worship many, worship symbols. But the difference was always clear for those who listened. Prophets never claimed divinity. They never sought crowns or thrones. They were servants, messengers of Almighty God. The deceiver, however, demanded worship. He wanted men to bow before the mask, not the Creator. The greatest deception is not when you see a lie, but when you live in it, and call it normal. In the next episode, The False Crown, how the deceiver gave kings power and turned thrones into temples of control. Subscribe to Brandmaster for more.